Arms raised, voice cracking, he screamed for a penalty. It was as clear as daylight, but once again Overbu's whistle stayed silent, and the night was only halfway through. And then, in the 62nd minute, it happened again. Ashley Cole whipped in a curling cross from the left flank, a perfect delivery. Drogba rose to meet it, but went down after clashing again with Touré inside the box, and the man in black stayed silent. 4 minutes later, Overbu made another shocking call. He showed Eric Abidal a straight red for a challenge on Nicolas Anelka. Replays showed barely any contact. Barcelona were down to 10 men, and yet somehow the decisions still went their way, because the real drama was yet to come. In the 79th minute, Nicolas Anelka burst forward, snatched the ball near midfield, and sprinted toward Barcelona's goal. But before he could break free, Yaya Touré grabbed a handful of his shirt and tracked him down. It wasn't subtle. It was a foul in plain sight, the kind every referee punishes. But Overbu, once again, looked away. No card, no warning, no justice. Then in the 82nd minute came another storm. Nicolas Anelka darted into the box, flicked the ball past Gerard Piqué, a simple touch around the corner. But Piqué's outstretched arm caught it. Clear as daylight, the ball struck his palm. Everyone saw it, except the man who mattered most. Ton Henning Overbu waved play on. Chelsea weren't just fighting Barcelona anymore. They were fighting fate itself. And fate was wearing black. But football can be cruel, and sometimes all it takes is one moment. In the 93rd minute, the ball bounced around Chelsea's box. Michael Essien's clearance fell to Messi, who slipped it to Iniesta. One touch, one swing. The ball rocketed into the top corner. Silence. Stamford Bridge froze. The away goal meant Barcelona were going to the final. Chelsea were out. You could see it in Drogba's eyes. This wasn't fair. But even after the goal, there was one last twist. In the 95th minute, Ballack took a shot that smashed into Eto'o's arm inside the box. It was as clear as day. Ballack chased Tom Henning up the pitch, screaming in fury. But once again, nothing given, and seconds later the whistle blew. It was over. What followed was pure chaos. Chelsea players surrounded the referee. Drogba had to be restrained by staff and teammates. Into the camera, he screamed, "It's a disgrace, it's a fucking disgrace." Fans inside Stamford Bridge were furious, some in tears, some throwing objects. Tom Henning Overbu had become public enemy number one. Pundits called it the worst officiating display in Champions League history. Tom Henning later admitted, "It was not my best day, I made mistakes." But that night, the damage was done. Chelsea's dream was dead. Barcelona went on to win the final against Manchester United 2-0. It was the start of Pep Guardiola's golden era. For Chelsea, the pain lasted years, but it also fueled them. 3 years later, in 2012, they finally lifted the Champions League in Munich. For Tom Henning, his career at the top was finished. He was never assigned another Champions League semi-final again. He received threats, abuse, and had to be escorted by police out of England. All because of one night, one game, one whistle. He blew away the dreams of thousands of Chelsea fans. But if you think this was one of the craziest stories in Champions League history, wait until you see what Real Madrid did in 2022. Comebacks, miracles, and moments that felt like destiny itself. No one, and I mean no one, will ever repeat what they did that year.